Considering the volatility of interest rates, would it be wise to opt for an annuity from Conoco instead of a lump sum? And is the annuity insured?
Very good question. Not an easy one to answer. Potentially, yes. Although there's more to it, I would say, than the volatility of interest rates. Things like longevity in your family, your health, or your life expectancy, more specifically, your risk tolerance. Folks that have a lower risk tolerance often opt for the annuity because of the not only the challenge in investing a lump sum, the work that goes into that, but also the risk associated with the investments for the lump sum. Family issues, whether or not you're married, your age when you leave the company, whether or not you plan to work after ConocoPhillips, your tax bracket status. There's many issues to look at. And this person mentioned the volatility of interest rates. I would say that does play a role because interest rates are higher now than they have been in quite some time, which is not only producing low lump sum payouts, but it is producing higher yielding fixed income investments, which are pretty common investments in a retirement portfolio, certainly for our clients. And while rates are high, it's good for a retirement portfolio, but there's nothing that says that those rates could not drop in the future, which would create a situation where your retirement account is not producing as much income as you might have originally expected. So those are all good reasons to consider an annuity. And the second part of the question, I believe, was, is that annuity payment insured?
Yes.
It is partially insured by Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation, in that if ConocoPhillips were to go out of business, PBGC would take over that liability. Now, that doesn't mean that you would get 100% of your pension payment. In many cases, we've seen people see reductions in their pensions when companies like Sears Roebuck, many of the automotive and airline industry companies defaulted on some of their pension obligations. We saw a lot of pensioners, retirees from that company, getting reductions in their monthly income. So yes, it is insured. And there's also nothing that says that the company, ConocoPhillips, cannot outsource or sell off those liabilities to, for example, an insurance company. And we've seen many companies do that recently in the telecom industry and many other industries, wherein the employees or now retirees were expecting to get paid by their company. Now they're getting paid by Prudential or Athene or some insurance company that does not have that same PBGC insurance on it. It has a different type of insurance, but very good question. There's a lot of big considerations on why people consider the annuity, and also some considerations for the lump sum as a result of the uncertainties that go with the annuity, because they both have their merits, but they certainly both have their risks as well. And I would encourage that person to set up a meeting so that we could talk in more detail about their circumstances and what might be a better pension option for them given those circumstances.